Great idea.
What is that?
This dude's like, what the fuck I got myself into?
Somewhere in the van.
We gotta sticker slap that thing, dude. We were looking at it and they were like, hey, can we put a love seat in right here? And I was like, sure. On the spot, love seat. All right, we're done. Don't fucking touch it.
Call it that, right?
Coping that we got from Stone Edge. So Trey got the go-ahead for us to go over there and just take whatever we want. It's probably the first piece of coping there. Like, it's so old and pitted. It's terrible.
We gotta roll. And then we gotta rotate it. So we gotta spin it this way. This is the bottom. Going. Alright, one more. Going.
Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Oi.
Dude, this is gonna be so sick.
Holy fuck.
It's too nice. Make it shittier. 2x4s a lot, making everything real nice. Got some skaters coming, so yeah, everything's real clean and tight this year, I guess. Trey kind of figured it ends up taking more time and money just to scrap everything together with pallets sometimes. So kind of switched to 2x4s and OSB this year.
So we got the mixed medium bowl out here this year. Half skate light, half concrete in the corners. A little upgrade for the old skateboarders over last year. They're having a little hard time getting around the pallet ramps. It's cool shape, and people seem to be liking it. We usually are building skate parks that are meant to last, indefinitely. Concrete stuff just doesn't go anywhere, and this is literally getting torn out like in 2 days. A bit of a different process, different experience, thing got done in 3 days. The Fast and Loose boys came out and built all the wood stuff in a day and a half, and then shaped up some dirt and just shot on nothing. And definitely wouldn't last a lifetime, but it'll go for a weekend. It's a pretty humbling thing building out here for the last 3 weeks, knowing everything is just getting burnt, like thousands of dollars in wood. There's legitimately a fucking house in that castle, and it's just gonna get lit on fire. It is definitely a new experience for all of us out here. I think it's one thing to burn a shit ton of pallets and just be done, but this is bordering on ridiculous.
This is the Swampfest Castle, which also happens to be my temporary home. We've really updated it to make it the most authentic as we can. We put some nice chandeliers in, which our good friend Connell thankfully donated. We also have a mirror, so you know when you walk by, you gotta make sure you look good in the morning or at night whenever you're walking by. And then over here to the right, we have our garage and also Boone's little sleeping quarters. We usually have a couple people sleeping here every weekend. Oh, there he is.
Here.
Follow me. Well, here we have the common room. This is where we store all our beers and waters because, you know, heat rises, so you really want to make sure the drinks stay cool. And we also have our trusty ladder, which is a little wider design than usual, but it works great. And the hole is very small, so it increases flexibility in the morning. You really have to wiggle through. Well, here we have our living room. It may not look like much yet, but we actually did talk about putting some decor in here, but we got a little sidetracked with the obstacles, and so we're very new homeowners, so we haven't gotten to that yet. But you know, it's just a hangout area for now. You know, we also really keep security as a big thing here, so painted a little something here for any guests that may want to come in and try to hang out. But hopefully that keeps them away. But got some nice windows, doorways. If you look in the outsides, we have the gart walls, which you can carve over the castle doors with. And then over here to the right, we also have our swimming hole, which happens to be about 9 feet deep. And when filled to the brim, it should be a perfect swimming hole spot. We haven't tested it yet, but hopefully that can be our shower, our bath for our house. You know, we're really trying to be sustainable by ourselves here. So, well, up next we have Marcel's HQ, basically the penthouse suite, the most prestigious section of the castle. Well, here's my room, which is where I've been staying the past couple days. You know, we really tried to make it as elegant as possible. You know, I got my tortilla blanket, my comforter, my dinosaur pillow. Really tried to go for elegance in here, and you know, I heard a fun fact that if you sleep on a hard surface, it's good for your backs, and I really tried to test out this theory. Not the most clean floor, we forgot to groom it. Being new homeowners, there's a lot of stress, so we're doing our best, you know. But here we can show you some of my pictures that I've got hung up. I decided to make my room a little more homey, and you know, there's our good friend Connell here. We have Trey here at the bottom. This is Jabe with Mike Spinner back in the day. Had a nice pizza dinner the other night, and I may have forgotten to throw it away. The trash can is pretty far away. Rumor has it that I have to get flood and fire insurance in the next couple days. I don't really know why, so maybe we'll have to wait a couple days and see why.
We were gonna hire a security company, you know, monitor the castle, make sure no one got up here, but I thought we'd just take things in our own hands. We'll see what we can do to keep people off this thing. Try not to have any drunk rednecks kill themselves.
Because then we can put a moat around it and then put all types of shit going over that, and then everything kind of, yeah, if you eat shit, you fall in the mud. Every time we get it, there's like different pieces that are broken and shit, and we just keep re-welding it. I don't know. It works. They burned it in the fire, and then we chopped it to do this, and then we had to move it from out here to under there when it rained, and then it got all twisted up, and every time we do it, it's like re-welded all shitty and stuff. And those bad boys, so we had to like reconfigure it to make it go straight, and like obviously like cut half the roof apart, and we just like rig it up. It's good to go. People are gonna die on this thing, dude. Look at this.
I feel like the arc is a little higher at the beginning this year.
Trey said he's got it. Chillin'! Wow! Chill!
chilling.
It works. How is it?
You fly like 400 feet out of this thing.
That's what I'm saying. You lean like past the water hose. It was like this high last year.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Just a big long straight rail to a booter at the end. Whoever makes it, I guess, wins. That's about it. I don't know. There's not much to it. And then as you fall, you just fall into a bunch of bullshit. I don't know where the idea came from. We usually just bullshit and come up with stuff, but I don't know. Someone came up with this, and I don't know. It is what it is. I guess we're gonna put a bell at the top so you can hit the bell. I don't know where we're getting a bell. Just gonna see who can go the highest. $500. This is a GT obstacle. Just want a massive vert wall. And then we just came up with the idea to just attach random shit all over the place to it. TV, picture frame, and then they just started throwing up bullshit. This weed whacker that was in the container, and then a windowsill, and a pole jam. That was last minute. Trey was talking about the different lines, but he thinks he can go up in between the picture frame and the TV, over the basketball hoop, and then down in between the bucket and the window.
Yeah, it's like nice being closer to.
Made it to Florida. There's a big pink vert wall with a weed whacker attached to it. I think that about sums it up.
That's my favorite part. Yeah, this is the BMX Arts and Crafts over here.
What about the nail gun, Corey?
Should jump this to flat.
Well, the theory was that we could just jump across this, carve a vert wall, and come back. And then when I jumped it and I hit the vert wall, it was so tight, it felt like my shoulders were coming out of the socket. Oh, shit.
Oh, Lord.
Look it up there! Oh, shit!
Extreme.
That was
David
so
put it in
lame.
Super in.
Nothing about that was cool.
That was so sick.
You guys are doing a great job. Keep it up.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
I think it's just
That's my theme for this weekend. You're doing a great job.
Great job.
Fantastic.
Keep up the good work.
Well, so we obviously made this incredible concrete bowl, and then we thought it'd be wonderful to add a jump going over the entire thing, which I think they measured it out, and it's 31.5 feet from the lift to the landing. I think the ramp says it perfectly itself. You push through or die. So hopefully you don't end up in the bowl. We'll see.
Walking on the goddamn landing.
Oh yeah, I guess so, huh?
Oh, the little step down thing? Huh? The little step down thing?